All right, how you guys doing this evening? So yeah, I won't take too much of your time, but I did, I was excited to be able to come and talk. Like DJ just said, he was one of my favorite athletes when he was this age. You know what I mean? I got a chance to start working with you, freshman, sophomore year, kind of right in there? Yeah, freshman year. And he won't tell you a lot, but he was literally one of the best athletes that's been in the program in all 21 years. I mean, he was that kind of athlete. 4'4", 40-inch vertical, like all the stuff that you see, that guy right there had it all. So my job wasn't that tough. I was just making sure he got the exposure, right? So just in a nutshell, one of the things that I want to share when it comes to the recruiting process, because even though if your athlete's young, over the next couple of years, they're going to start talking about it. Hey, I want to play in college, or what do I have to do to get a scholarship? And, on this team alone, there's already a few athletes that have multiple offers. Some of them are already in our program, in our recruiting program, so we've been helping out with that. So long story short, one of the first things that I want to say is, as a high school football coach, a head coach, right? DJ is one of the few coaches that actually does help with recruiting, does send information out. However, what I want to be clear on, that's not why they hired him. They hired him to win football games on Friday night, which obviously he's done a great job of. And then in turn, that exposure from winning and building a big brand and a nice culture, which is what's happening right here in front of us at Centennial, that increases the exposure of the program. So now, the second piece of that, I'm not here to just say, you need to be part of phase one in order to get a scholarship. That's not it. What I am here to say, if that's a goal of you, for you as a student athlete, or for you as a parent, your athlete really wants to go to the next level, and you're saying, okay, I need to start putting some stuff in place to make it happen, the first thing that I will tell you is there are things that you can do on your own, without Mike, without phase one, without any other service. When it comes to communicating with colleges, there's ways to basically send emails as simple as going to the website, to the NCAA website, going to the team website. We even have an app through phase one where you can search the colleges right in the app and send them messages. Right from that, literally. So as a student athlete, you could be sitting in your room, in 20 minutes, you could send 20 emails out to 20 different universities to make sure you introduce yourself and they know who you are. So understand there's always going to be things that you can do. So as a student athlete, take it into your own hands. As a parent, you have the resources to start the process. And then down the road, if you say, you know what, my athlete's showing that level of potential. They're committed on the field, committed off the field, and they do have the potential to play at the next level, yeah, you may want to reach out to myself or someone on our team to say, you know what, we do need help with this. We do want more guidance, more strategy to getting it done, and we could definitely help with that. But the main point that I wanted to make today is don't wait. Don't wait till senior year and then think, okay, now we're going to start reaching out. Because by then, it's more than likely going to be too late. Right now in our program, we only have a couple, I think 1 or 2 2026 athletes that don't have at least 2 to 3 offers. And the season hasn't started. So that lets you know the colleges are usually at least a year ahead. So you can't wait. So if your student athlete is showing that potential, start communicating now. You can reach out to myself. I'm on social media, Phase 1 Elite. I'm all around town, so you guys, I'm pretty easy to find. But you can definitely check that out if you just want to set up a meeting to discuss it. But what I will tell you, as an athlete, is your commitment on the field that's going to get it done, period. I have some great connections in my phone. I have a lot of college coaches' cell phone number in my phone. But what I will not do is reach out to them on your behalf if you're not committed, if you're not taking care of business in the classroom, and if you're not producing on the football field. Because if we don't do those 3 things, I have nothing to talk about. Make sense? So let's put everything in perspective first. Take care of the classroom. Be committed to being a high-level athlete, not just a student athlete, but high level. That's your work ethic. That's your workout. That's where you're training during the off season. That's your nutrition. All the pieces that go together. Focus on that, and then that'll produce the result on Friday night. And then once you produce the result, that's what's going to get the college's attention. So I just wanted to paint a little snapshot just to give you guys a little direction as you go into the season. And outside of that, I'm going to hang out for a little bit. If you guys got any questions, I'm willing to answer those. And we can just kind of take it from there. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, sir.